YouTube, Kurt Curtis, part-time eBay seller, dividend stock investor. This week has been crazy with everything that's been going on in the world, but I'm still selling some things on eBay. It's been a little bit slower, but for the most part, I've still been getting sales. As far as sourcing goes, that just isn't happening right now. Thrift stores in my area are closed. Yard sales are not popping up. Estate sales are either being canceled or postponed, so very difficult to find stuff to sell right now. However, I did pick up some stuff via a trade with a friend. So I traded some of my inventory that I didn't really want to deal with, or it was too big and heavy for me to ship, and he gave me a bunch of stuff that that I prefer to deal with. And also I did one local buy. So in this video, I'll show you everything I sold this week, and then after that, I'll show you all the stuff I picked up. All right, starting the week off with a video game sale. We got a PS1 game. Here it is, Time Crisis. I got this for 50 cents. I forgot where I got it from. Ended up selling for $9.99. Next up is a CD sale. Another John Frusciante CD. This one right here, The Will to Death. This was just mine. I'm just getting rid of it because I don't use it anymore. It's in like new condition. Ended up selling for $13.49. Sold another one of these airplane Hallmark ornaments. This just proves that Christmas stuff can sell off season. This one is Staggerwing. I paid $4 for this. Ended up selling for $23.74. Sold a little DVD set. Got Drive-In Cult Classics. This is new sealed. It's a 32 movie collection. I paid $2 for this at an estate sale. Ended up selling for $18.99. Next up is a really good t-shirt sale. This is new with tags. It's like a Mexican designer. It's a really cool shirt. Like, look at that logo on the front. It has like the blocking on the back. I paid $5.20 for this at a thrift store. Ended up selling for $42.74. Sold a DVD. Got Pulp Fiction Collector's Edition. This is new sealed. I got this for $2 at an estate sale. Ended up selling for $10.99. I sold this lot of 7 Japanese anime soundtrack CDs. I actually got these from the second part of the manga buy when I bought all those DVDs, and these were came with the DVDs. So I have 82 cents a piece into these. So I have $5.74 into the stack, and it ended up selling for $21.24. Next up, I sold a Bible. This is new sealed, the Living Bible paraphrased. I got this for $2 at an estate sale, and this ended up selling for $29.99. Next up, I had one person buy 2 items. They bought 2 of these graphic novels. I got this Batman Kevin Smith one, and also Invincible Ultimate Collection. These were actually free. These were throw-ins from the manga buy, so I didn't even count these with the price of the mangas. So like all the mangas were 37 cents each, and then there was a bunch of extra books and graphic novels and stuff. It took me a long time to list them. I kind of forgot about them, but these sold quickly, and they each sold for $19.99. So this person's total for their order was $39.98. Next up, I sold an action figure. Not really sure how to pronounce this. I paid way too much for this. I paid $10 for it, and actually only sold for $23.99. So after fees and shipping, I'm only making a few dollars here. It was a bad buy. Sold a little book lot. Got this lot of 7 Kim Possible books. I paid $2.38 for this stack, and it ended up selling for $14.99. I think I got these at like a church sale or like a rummage sale, something like that. And the last sale of the week is a DVD sale. Got this Rammstein DVD, new sealed. I got this for $2 at an estate sale, and this thing ended up selling for $37.99. All right, here are some of the items I'm going to be trading and giving away to my friend. These are either items that are too big or just stuff I don't feel like dealing with, that he doesn't mind dealing with. I've said this before, but if you don't know, I can only really ship smaller items because I work before the post office opens, and I get off work after the post office has already closed. So the only things I can ship are stuff that I can go to the post office in the morning and put in the lobby in their little drop box, which is only so big. But sometimes I pick stuff up thinking it'll be small enough, ends up not being. But yeah, here's like a 14-piece grill set. This is brand new. Here we have a hand blender. This is also brand new. This is just a little, I don't know, cassette recorder thing. I just don't feel like testing it. I don't feel like dealing with it. And here is just a Walking Dead graphic novel. This is just volume 1, and he happens to have volumes 4 through 5. This by itself isn't that valuable, so I'm going to give this to him so he can complete a set. I also have one other item that I will show you after this. But yeah, I paid $5 each for these. I paid $4 for this, and this was just a personal item of mine, so it's basically free. All right, this is the other thing I'm going to give away in this trade. This is some kind of mixer. I actually don't really know what this is, but I've had this sitting in this garage for like probably almost 2 years at this point. Even if this thing doesn't work, it still has some value. I haven't looked comps up on this thing for a while, but even broken, this thing is like worth over $100. But that was a couple years ago, so who knows what the value of it is now. But this is just something I have no way of testing, and just, it's huge. I wouldn't be able to ship it anyway, and it's heavy. So not something I like to deal with, but other people are fine with dealing with something like this. But I paid 15 bucks for this at a yard sale a while back. All right, here's everything I got in that trade. I ended up getting 36 items. So the way I look at it is I paid a total of $29 for the things that I gave away. So I'm going to pretend like I paid $29 for this stuff. It comes out to be 80 cents a piece for all these items. So not too bad. Most of this stuff isn't that valuable, but it is what it is. There's still some money to be made. Some of the stuff I may not even sell. It depends on what it is and, you know, what I can do with it. But either way, it's stuff that I wasn't going to list anyway. So this is better than nothing. Better than taking the loss for the items that I ended up giving away. I'll go through the clothing pretty quickly. Got this Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Got this banana shirt. Denim and flower. Yeah, some of these low-end dress shirts I might not actually list, but yeah, there's some dress shirts here. Yeah, like chaps. This, I don't know what this is, like a kid's jacket thing. I'll have to look into that. This one's kind of stained, so I'm not sure about this one. Got a Tommy Hilfiger button up. Another dress shirt. Here's another Polo Ralph Lauren, like sport polo. Got like a little Loot Crate RoboCop shirt. Here's a vest. Got a New Tags Chicago Cubs shirt. Got a Notre Dame Climacool Adidas New Tags. Not too bad. And here's a pretty cool looking Deadpool shirt. Yeah, it has a cool graphic on it. Got a couple of video games. Xbox One Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Xbox One The Elder Scrolls. Got a couple little learning PC games. Got a Goosebump book. Got a remote. Didn't even realize this was in here. And a pair of shoes. Got some, these are cleats. I don't know, I never sold those before. Got some hats. Some new tags. Cabela's. It's like a Jordan hat. You know, I'll have to look all these items up. Most of these are going to be like $9.99 free shipping items if they're first class, but you know, it's a few bucks to be made. Superman hat. I might lot some of this stuff up. Got a little Bowser toy. Got a Ted stuffed animal. Little Garfield guy. Here's some Simpsons toys. Still sealed. Here's a Berenstain Bear guy. No idea what this thing is. Got a pair of sunglasses. And finally got this like Florida Gators swimming trunks. But yeah, so at least this will keep me busy because there's not really much to source right now. So at least I have this stuff to list. But yeah, I appreciate this trade. If you're watching, this was from a friend of mine. It doesn't live too far to me who also sells on eBay. So we kind of just did a little exchange, and this is kind of stuff I deal with. I don't mind selling this stuff for like low price as long as it's easy to deal with. And he has so much stuff at the moment, so it didn't matter. It wasn't a big deal. But yeah, that was everything. Because I didn't realize that remote was in there, it was actually 37 items, so it actually comes out to 78 cents per item. I also did a local buy. I paid $20 for these two symbols, so you could say 10 bucks each. This one has some value, so this was definitely worth picking up. This one, probably not as much, but paying $20 for the two. total seemed like a good deal. So these are very small symbols. They should be easy to ship. And yeah, that's that. At least it's something I picked up. That's going to be all for this week. As far as future videos, I don't know when I'm going to be able to go sourcing again with everything that's going on, but I will try if I can. Until then, like, I have, my eBay store has over 500 items, so I'm just going to be shipping stuff if people buy it at this point. Until next time.